If my money is not growing, then it's causing me pain. I multiply my income this year. We are here on episode 6 of the Earn More Money Challenge. I welcome you today to this episode. It's coming in quite late today. Being a Sunday, I was hosting, but I told myself, if I've committed to do something, I have to have a consistent self discipline to ensure that I get it done no matter what. So here we are. And today I'd like us to review the last 5 days. How have they been for you? What is that you are specifically doing towards the number that you desire in your heart? It's that time to move these dreams that we have, this desire that just remains sitting in our heads and in our hearts. But we never get to stretch our hands and to reach out for them and bring them towards us. Oh, I desire to own a home. I desire to have a business. I'd like to leave my job. I'd like to be more available to nurture my young family. Yes, I'd love to travel. I'd like to expose my children. I'd love to own this and this car. I'd love to open this kind of a business. I'd like to attract this kind of income on a consistent basis. Those who run businesses and keep saying you have inconsistent income, why did you open that business? So that in January you have no income, February you have, March you don't know what will happen. We need to desire the right things and bring them to reality. Bring them to reality. What is stopping you? What is stopping you from that which even you know you're capable of? By the time God has put that desire in your heart that you feel you want it, is because you are capable of bringing it into reality. Otherwise, you desire other things. So, could it be that one of the reasons why we don't get to this big, hairy, audacious goal that you desire, your money goal, one of the reasons could be neglect? We have to realize that we design our destiny. We design our destiny. And we face in the direction, yeah? We always face in the direction of what we desire. So, if we are the ones to design this destiny, how are you designing yours? And it boils down to little things like, how do you start your day? This day on Sunday has come to an end. It's a day of rest. It's a day of prayer. It's a day of socializing. But tomorrow is Monday, and we begin a working week, a working day. How have you designed your Monday? What time are you waking up? Then, once you wake up, what are you doing to design, to make this Monday aligned to where you want to be by 31st December 2022 midnight in terms of your numbers? The thing is, the things that are easy to do are also easy not to do. That is the thin line between success and failure. Neglect to do the easy things. And I'll give you an example uh, on the things that are easy to do that I've had to be very intentional about in my own daily schedule. For instance, I work on my own and I can decide to walk into the office at 10 o'clock, but I've disciplined myself. Yeah, I've disciplined myself that 9 o'clock needs to find me seated on my desk. So if I've taken care of all the family duties, children needs, and off, people have gone to school, and done my prayers, my morning agenda I shared with you from 4 a.m. when I wake up, I need to be seated at my desk. And I discipline myself. I don't start with the WhatsApps and all these things. I need to be seated at my desk doing meaningful work. I cherish my morning because I'm a morning person. So I try to do a lot in the morning and keep away from things that are not connected to my work. So, what are those little things that you're going to do away with? Personally, I had to stop watching TV. I read news. I catch up on my news by reading. Yeah. I had to define my sleeping time. I had to define, and like a day like today, where I have a commitment with you to share this video, however late it is, I have to do it. But my daily method of operation, 9 p.m. ordinarily finds me in bed. So neglect to do the easy things. It starts as an infection. And if you don't take care of it, because it becomes a disease, one neglect leads to another. Neglect to do wise things with your money will probably lead to neglect to do wise things with your time. And that will probably lead you to neglect to do wise things with your job, with your office time. One leads to another. So before you know it, neglect has you by the throat, emptying your purse. And quickly, time is not waiting for you. We are headed to 31st December 2022. It empties your heart, it empties your chances to access your big, hairy, audacious goal. So you should do it, you can do it, but you don't do it. What are those for you? What are those things that you should do? Is it that book that you need to be reading that can give you ideas on how to move your business forward or how to elevate your career? Is it that course that you should be doing? Is it that application, job application that you should be submitting? Is it that proposal? What is that you should do, can do, but you don't do? So check neglect. So I'm not sure at what stage you are at, but there is one thing I'd like to share with you is to go back and check. Why am I stuck? Why am I revolving in the same spot with the same results, with the same amount of money in my bank account? Why is it not shifting? And thumbs up to all the people who send me messages. Yeah, I have messages from people who, as of Friday, they had ideally, when we talk about the big, hairy, audacious goal, we are just not waiting to look at it in December. You define it, you write it down. My big, hairy, audacious goal, let's say maybe for you, it's to earn 5 million Kenya shillings this year. So you break it down into months, you break it down into weeks, you break it down into days. How much do you need to earn daily for you to hit that number? So I got some messages from people who this week they hit their number. So there are people who are taking this seriously. I was very impressed to hear that there are people who are actually taking the earn more money challenge seriously. So they have monitored what they've earned as of Friday, last week, and they hit their target. And this week, they're on the roll. And the beauty is They're just not earning quick money. They're giving value. They're doing what they're supposed to do. So wake up, stop sleeping on the job. Wake up and love yourself on this one. Love yourself by doing what you are supposed to be doing, being a solution to a problem. Yeah? Remember, when you earn more money, you can do a lot of good. You can be of influence. You can be able to make a change. You can move away from the space of people who complain and point fingers and be able to make a difference. So, something else is about life. We have to realize that life is a stage and you need to be a star wherever it is you're placed. And a star, making use of your God given gifts. And a star, who is not looking for worldly praise or applaud, but who is looking to make a difference for a higher purpose. Yeah? So, for those out there that don't want to be a star, why not? Why is it you want to be on the backstage? What are you doing there? Are you ashamed of you? Or are you ashamed of your product or service? What keeps you on the backstage with what you have? Nobody else is going to promote you better than you. And how do you promote yourself? First of all, you need to understand what it is that you provide. Understand who is it for? How can it be a provision that is just not a copy paste of many other things that are already available? How can it be uniquely identified with me? How can I bring out the unique me into that which I provide, into my job in the office, into the products that I sell, into the service that I provide? If someone else does something, it doesn't mean it's already been done. Yeah? Like the other time, I was having a session with a client who is doing business coaching and consulting. And she was telling me, the problem is my line of business is overcrowded. Many people do what I do. That is why I have to charge very little and I'm not also growing as fast. And I quickly told them, I completely disagree. I disagree with that kind of thinking. Yeah, the fact that someone else is already doing what you're doing and there are many people competing, it's just a sign that it can be done. That is just something that affirms to you that there is a market for this thing. It is you to now tap into your creativity and bring out a uniqueness. Bring out the right messaging. Bring out that which your target niche is looking for. Get the right people who are looking for what you want. Many businesses have succeeded in what we call overcrowded markets because of uniqueness, because of the right messaging, because of showing up consistently. Yeah? All we need to do is to think big, outside the box, get out of the comfort zone. Thinking big takes the same effort, by the way. For you to think big, it takes the same effort as thinking small. So why think small? Why not just use that effort to think big? Yeah? And to keep away from this common statement that is used, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic can be an escapist gateway for us not to get out of our comfort zone. So we sit where it's comfortable because we are being realistic. I was very unrealistic to start profit acumen. Yeah, because I had money pains. I had that which someone would have asked me, how can you be a solution when you are also a patient? I had to be unrealistic. I had to break through the impossible. So sometimes this statement, let's be realistic, it's escapist. We don't want to break through the barriers to get to the other side. And that is where money is. So you have to step up consistently. And this stepping up, it's a mental state. Tell yourself, no, no more. No more of my bank account looking this way. No more of borrowing and moving from one debt to another. Today it's Fuliza, tomorrow it's Timiza, the next day it's Mshwari, KCB loan. From there, I don't know, we go to the circle. So constantly running around looking for shortcuts. Debts can be a way of looking for a shortcut because you don't want to apply your mind on that which God has given you so that you transmute money out of it. It is possible to get yourself out of money pains. Step up, step up, step up. Life is not a rehearsal. It's the real thing. And it's your life. You don't have to navigate through life always complaining about money. This has to change, and it has to change now, this year. This is your year. So every day requires you to play a role. On any given day, most of us are busy fulfilling many roles. And probably we want to be great at all these roles. But ask yourself this question: what have you been acting like? Have you made a decision on the role you want in life? What do you want? Have we made it normal to be penniless and to be dependents, to prepare ourselves to be dependents on our children? Yet we have the education. Maybe our parents are dependents because they didn't have the opportunities we have. Internet was not there. Right now, places like America, it's just a click away to know what's happening there. Our parents didn't have those advantages, but we have so many advantages. Technologically, financially, the world has advanced, so we can do more. What role do you want to play? Do you want to play the role of a victim who is always complaining about what is not working? Why things will not work? Why the economy? Oh, this year there's election. Yeah, there's election. Last year there was COVID. So we are always a victim of what's happening out there. Or do you want to act the part of no matter what, whatever it takes, I'm going to hit my big, hairy, audacious goal? I'm done. Personally, I'm done with acting the character that many audience don't like in movies. The character of a victim, a blamer, an excuse maker, the character of a naysayer, why things never work and will never work. That is a character that often when we watch movies, we don't like that character. I don't want to act that part in my own life. I want to take the bull by the horn, to face problems as they come, to see how can we navigate out of it. What is this showing me? I know tomorrow we'll all wake up with different challenges, but what is it showing you? How can you come out of it and get to the other side where victory is? We need to show our children by example to be people who win no matter what by hitting our big, hairy, audacious goal. Ignore the doubts that come in your head. And the best way to deal with those doubts is to be consistently self disciplined at what you commit you will do. Consistently working, doing what you're supposed to do. It's the best way to beat that negative voice in your head. It's the best way to beat the fears. Do the afraid. Do whatever it takes. Find creative solution. Ask, look for help, consult, but win with your money. It is your birthright. It is your birthright to win with money. I read a lot, um, matters, faith. I've not seen where it was written that we were to fail with money. No. So we need to adopt a mindset that where we believe that there is enough success to go around. Let's not adopt a mindset where we think that the people who are to have money already have it. There's no space for me. There is enough money in the world for all of us. And it's an ongoing and unlimited. It's ongoing and unlimited. There is enough success going on in the world, more than a few successful people. We just need to join the right crowd. Success is not a finite resource that will eventually run out. Yeah. So it's not something that is running out. It's there for all of us. Every single person has the opportunity to become successful as long as they strive to achieve it. Strive to achieve yours. And I'll end this here and wish you a very good week. A week where you'll face whatever comes your way courageously. Yeah. Where you will look out for the things that you're neglecting to do that are keeping you stuck. Face them and get them done. You will look out for being unrealistic. Yeah. Getting out of the comfort zone of doing what has already been done. Yeah. Just of facing things that are difficult and getting to do them. A week where you look at your life as a movie and choose the right role. Yeah? Choose the role that will get you to your big, hairy, audacious goal. Move out of a victim role, a blamer, an excuser. Yeah? Get to a magician goal, a winning role. Be the warrior in your movie. And it's a wrap with me, Edith Sidondo, your money coach. Let's reconnect tomorrow on day 7 of our Earn More Money challenge. Bye for now.